Alright, so subtracting mixed numbers, or it could be adding actually. Adding or subtracting mixed numbers. So just to review, a mixed number is when you've got a whole number and part of a fraction. So a mixed number is always going to be bigger than 1. Okay? And you can convert mixed numbers to improper fractions, okay, by timesing and then plussing. And we'll get to that again a little bit later. We've done that one time before. No, because proper fractions are always smaller on the top and larger on the bottom, so they're less than 1. Mixed numbers are always going to be larger than 1. Okay, so you actually have 2 options when you're working with these sorts of questions, when you're using mixed numbers to add or subtract, okay, when both parts are mixed numbers or improper fractions. Okay, so your 2 options are, number 1, deal with the mixed numbers first, separately, and then the fraction parts, and then put your answer together in the end. Or convert both of them to improper fractions, and then add or subtract, and then simplify your answer. Okay? Regardless of which way you do it, you need to simplify your answer anyway. Alrighty? I personally prefer to almost always do mine this way because I get really worried that I'm going to forget to put my answer together correctly in the end, okay, or I'm going to forget the mixed number in my answer, and that would be a bit of a waste of my energy. But you do whatever suits you, and some questions lead themselves to doing them certain ways more than the other way, and I'm going to show you 2 examples of that. Charlie.
I'd like a way to do a mixed fraction into an improper fraction into a mixed fraction.
Mixed number?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you show it to us in a little bit later? I'll do these first and then you can show me your example. Okay, so these are actually questions from 7C in your text, and we're going to do some more of these in a minute from question 5. So this is question A and this is B already. Alrighty? I'm going to get you to type this up in a second or write it in your book, so you don't need to do it just now. Okay, so the question is 2 1/4 take away 3/4. Alright, so one is a mixed number and one is a proper fraction. So out of these 2 options, which one do you think would be most appropriate here? It might be faster or the most sensible way to go about it. Have a really good think about that question. You can either deal with the whole numbers first, and then the fractions second, or you can convert them both to, or convert them to proper or improper fractions, and deal with them that way. As long as the denominators are the same.
Are we doing A?
Yes, Will.
So, convert the left one to improper.
Yep. And deal with them that way. Okay, so we wouldn't convert both to improper because one is proper already, but that's fine. But yes, that would be the most sensible way to do this question. Why is that, but Will? Why is that the most sensible way to do this question?
You can't do, there's no other mixed number to subtract.
Yep.
So you don't necessarily need to do that step.
Yep, good. So we don't need to take 2 from 0. It's pretty, I mean we do, but it's pretty obvious. But also, what?
Because they're the same.
The denominators are already the same, okay? So we need to convert this one to an improper fraction and then do our subtraction. How do we do that again? I'm really hoping lots of people can tell me the answer to this question. If you're here, Bailey.
So you times the 2 to the 4.
Yep.
And then you add the 1.
Cool.
That's 9.
Okay, so I would do my working and converting of the question before I write my answer. That part is really important, okay? 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9.
And then you do 9, 4.
Right, I leave my denominator as it was. Yeah.
And then you do 3/4.
I don't need to do anything to this because the denominators are the same.
6.
9 take away 3.
6/4.
Okay. Now I need to
Simplify the answer.
Right.
Both goes down into 2, and that's 3 halves. So 3 halves, and then that's primary number.
Or you can't go down
Awesome.
anymore.
Okay, very good. So I've broken it down to as simplest form as I can, and because I'm extra good at fractions, I'm going to show this in as much detail as I can. So I'm going to show it as a mixed number as well. So how many times does 2 fit into 3?
1
and 1/4.
And how many is left? 1
1.5.
over 2. Okay, cool. Now, before I go on, does that answer look reasonable?
Yes.
Right, okay. If you got like 7 and 13 twelfths or something, okay, that would probably be wrong. Yeah? So you always got to check, is it sort of within the range that I thought my answer would be? Would it be more than 2? This answer? Ever?
No.
Because it's a subtraction of 2 1/4. So with 3. Yes?
Do we have 1 and 1.5?
I would always convert it to a mixed number in the end, yeah. Yep. Okay, so I've shown you this way. This question is more suited to the first option of dealing with the mixed numbers first and then the fraction part second, because there is mixed numbers in both parts of the question and the fraction denominators are the same, so that makes it nice and easy. So, let's deal with the mixed number, the whole number first. 4 minus 2?
2.
Always right, you're working. 1/3 take away 2/3. Can we do that? I mean, you can, but it's a bit tricky. Okay? So 1/3 take away 2/3 would lead me into negatives. Yeah? We can do it. It's actually a negative third, isn't it? Yeah?
Could you do 2/3? What?
So what am I going to do with the 2 and the negative 1/3?
You subtract the
Subtract what?
Subtract
Yeah.
1 from 2.
Subtract the 1/3 from 2. Okay? What have I got now?
1 and 2.
1 and 2/3. Very good.
And then that's the
That's a mixed number, so that's as low as we can make it. Okay? Can I make the 2/3 any smaller?
No.
No.
2.
2 over 3 is as small as you can get it. 1 and 2/3. Does that look like round about the answers in size that I should have? Yeah. So if you had, again, like 8 and 1/3, that's not possible because you're taking it away from something that's really small already. Alright, got the idea? A little bit?
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more?
No.
Okay, great. So, question 5 in 7C, I'd like you to have a go at now. A and B are already done. So write that working down, please. A and B. So A and B are done, write A and then B down, and then you can start to have a go at question C. If you are still really unsure, thanks boys. Shh, no. If you're still really unsure how to do these sorts of questions, or you look at those two and you don't think you can do one by yourself, come and sit here in the sun on the ground with me, please.